been a challenge because with the restrictions for people being out of home working as a licensed person, and as we all know, our leasing agents are all licensed as New York State salespersons, they're really limited. So end of last week, we kind of did a quick mad dash for the door, and we went out and videoed all our vacant units. So in addition to all of our online marketing, our website, Zillow, Trulia, Hotpads, Craigslist, obviously, we have that content there. We have pictures available, but we are launching a YouTube channel for townhousing real estate. I think actually the first few videos are up. It's taking quite a while to load, so over this next week here, you'll start to see vacant units that we've gone out and videoed. You'll start to see those populate on that YouTube channel. Those links will be used both in our listings and then through social media to really redirect people to a virtual showing. We've actually rented 2 units through a virtual showing. We have put some extra documentation in place, at the direction of our attorney to hold people accountable that if they see a unit virtually and they sign on it and they take it and commit to it, that they understand the unit is then being taken as is. Obviously, it's a twist to what we do and how we do our day-to-day leasing, but we're making adjustments to make sure that that part of our company does not slow down. See, if anything, it's going to streamline us even further and perhaps even show townhousing a new way to do business moving forward into the future.
Wonderful news. I love how you're able to adapt to that. So these vacancies, these virtual showings, they're currently live on your YouTube channel right now?
There's a few, yeah. And I don't know the specific link to get to our YouTube channel. I'm still going through that. What I could do is share with you a link at the end of this and add that into the video. You certainly can. And then what we can do is, as you start to see this content populate, this is really how we're going to approach, getting people in the door without actually physically getting them in the door. So you will start to see this take effect, and you'll start to see me promote this through social media, both on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. So yeah, once it's done, I'll post the virtual tours below so you guys can check it out, what it looks like. Quick thought about that. So when tenants say they love it, they're committed, on the day, do you guys give keys and then they give the check, and then are they just locked in? They can't back out? Like, tell me about the thoughts on that.
We've converted our security deposit refund to 0 refund policy. Typically, we do a 72-hour refund policy. At this time, we're doing a 0. It's no refunds. This is simply to protect clients who are looking to rent units and people who say they want it. Obviously, everyone has to make a certain level of sacrifice at a time like this, but we do believe our new structure to be pretty fair and reasonable. What we're allowing is, after the showing and the full approval process, individuals can certainly, by all means, go to the property, look at the yard, look at the building, the parking situation, but they will not be met with an individual from our team to see the unit. If they're approved and if they make payments at our office through our Dropbox, once our office confirms payment's been received for deposit, we'll virtually and electronically send out leasing paperwork and get that lease signed up, get attachments, disclosures as legally required signed, and then we'll set a move-in date. That move-in date will allow the person to show up to the property, and much like a Airbnb, they're going to show up, lockbox on site, their set of keys in that lockbox within a unique code, and that unique code will be able to get them into their new home. But that code won't be given to them until we are confirmed that we have full deposit on account. We have prorated month's rent and any associated fees, in addition to a fully signed lease. Once we have all that in place, then they'll get that unique code, and that'll get them in the door.
That is a beautiful process and system you got in place there. So kudos to you, man.
It's coming together one day at a time. We're certainly working to fine tune it as we go. Obviously, this is no foolproof system, but with the changes we've had to make, this is where we've gotten so far. I have another conference call today with our leasing team at 3:00 so that we can kind of get on the same page, make sure we're on the same page, answer questions of any of the key people currently working through this process, because they all are. I know our phones have been off the hook. Everything's been redirected out of our office to various individuals, and leasing's been busy. People are looking to rent, which is good to hear, good to see. Now we just need to make sure that that interest is matched with the process that actually gets them in the door and secures the unit.